What's the history on your practice?
Well, when I graduated in 1984 from Ohio State University College of Optometry, I started practice in Ada, Ohio, but shortly thereafter moved to Findlay. And after living in Findlay for about 15 years, we saw this lovely building on South Main Street that I always used to love seeing and saw there was no business here. So my wife and I decided to open Eyes on Main in Findlay.
How do you keep up on the latest trends and styles?
Well, Emily, my wife is the buyer for the practice, and she goes every year to New York and Las Vegas, to the two largest optical trade shows in the country, and is always looking for new styles and trends. She tries to make sure that no one is wearing the same pair of glasses in Findlay. We're not a real big town, and you wouldn't want to necessarily have the same pair of glasses as your best friend. So we try to make sure everyone's eyewear is unique and special just to them.
What do you offer for children?
Well, not only do we have a special room just for children, it's called our Kids Space, but we even have a special doctor for children, and that's Dr. Wilt. She specializes in pediatric eye care.
What are some warning signs that children might need an eye exam?
Well, what's kind of interesting is a lot of times there's not warning signs that children need an eye exam. That's why it's so important every year before you start back to school, you should go to the eye doctor and have your eyes checked. Because changes sometimes happen so slow that children don't even realize that their eyes have changed. So every year before school, make sure your mom and dad take you to get your eyes checked.
What has been the recent advances in contact lenses?
Well, you just told me you're a little bit nearsighted. Well, there's a new procedure, especially for children, that's called corneal refractive therapy. And it's kind of wild because it's a contact lens. But guess what? You don't wear it during the day. You put it in at night, and it reshapes your eye overnight and helps keep you from becoming even more nearsighted. So that's one of the new things that we do a lot in our practice is help children become less nearsighted as adults by trying to stop it while they're still little.
If people would like to stay current on your practice, how could they do that?
Well, you're doing a Facebook post. Well, we do Facebook posts today, too. So if you just look up Eyes on Main on Facebook, you can follow us every day and what's new and exciting happening in our practice.
Thank you for your time today.
Well, Emily, thank you for coming in and seeing me. It was a pleasure.
This is Emily Knoll reporting from the Findlay Digital Media Club. Thank you for coming on board as a student sponsor. What are your thoughts on this program?
I think it's a wonderful program, and we'd be more than happy to be a sponsor.
What other community activities do you support?
Well, we support the United Way, DFIW, Hope House. We support a lot of different groups.
Thank you for all you do for the community.
And thank you.
Thank you for coming on board as a student sponsor. What are your thoughts on this program?
This program seems like it's pretty neat. It's got a lot of opportunity for you to get into the community. You get to learn about a lot of different things, but you also are helping a lot of different charitable organizations and stuff. So it's pretty neat.
Thank you for all you do for the community.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on board as a student sponsor. What are your thoughts on this program?
I think it's absolutely great, Emily. I mean, obviously at 11 years old, you've got a great, great future ahead of you, and I'm sure there's other young adults like you involved in the program. So I'm excited to see, take the direction and the help and be involved in it. Obviously, it's a lot of self-confidence on your part, and I salute you, young lady, for what you're doing.
What other community activities do you support?
Well, there's actually quite a few. Special Olympics, I am a Rotarian for over 32, 33 years. So, and of course, Humane Society, and there's just a lot of community involvement that automobile dealerships do as a whole.
Thank you for all you do for the community.
Emily, thank you so much for being here with us today. We appreciate you.
Thank you for coming on board as a student sponsor. What are your thoughts on this program?
I think it's a great thing for kids to get involved in, and I think you did a great job.
Are there any other community activities that you support?
Well, we just got started, so not yet, but I'm sure there will be plenty in the future. So,
Thank you for all you do for the community.
thank you.
Thank you for coming on board as a student sponsor. What are your thoughts on this program?
I think it's a neat program, and it's very educational for me, and I think for you guys too.
What other community activities do you support?
That's a great question. Well, we do a lot. We do the campfire. We support them. Safe Ride Home, the Rotary Club, the Kiwanis, numerous churches, a lot of Little League, softball and baseball leagues, just a lot of different events over the course of the year.
Thank you for all you do for the community.
You're more than welcome.
Thank you for coming on board as a student sponsor.
You're welcome. I'm happy to help out, and I think this is a wonderful program, and I think it's a great opportunity for you to learn and to grow in this area, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
What other community activities do you support?
I'm a member of the Chamber, and occasionally I support the dance studio, Becky's School of Dance. I've supported in the past, as well as First Edition Show Choir for Findlay, and as well as the Association Van Buren's Show Choir.
Thank you for all you do for the community.
You're welcome.
Thank you for coming on board as a student sponsor.
You're welcome. I'm happy to help students out, and I hope that you learn a lot through your experience.
What other community activities do you support?
Over the years, we've supported a lot of different community activities through the schools.
Thank you for all you do for the community.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming in and giving us the opportunity to be a part of your program.